Hello and welcome to today's video overview of setting up a MongoDB environment connected with a visual editor so that you can load and complete the DSS assignment. So we're going to get started today by heading over and simply searching for MongoLab, and you should see a website, mlab.com. We're going to go ahead and click into that link, and you're going to go and you're going to sign up here. So on sign up, you're simply going to enter an account name. So let's just say this is going to be DSS example. I'm going to enter an arbitrary email here. We'll enter a username as well as a password. And we'll press create account. I'm going to quickly verify my email here, and now we're going to get started. So in the MongoDB deployments section here, you're going to go ahead and you're going to press create new. You're going to select AWS or Amazon Web Services as the cloud provider and select the sandbox option. It's going to be free. When you press continue, it's going to let you select from two data centers here. You want to pick something close to your location for better latency. So we're going to do the US East Virginia. We're going to go ahead and press continue, and then you're going to enter your database name. So this is going to be something like DSS underscore assignment, no spaces here. And then we just go ahead and we submit order. Now you may get an error on the database name if it's not unique. So here we can always just append something like our initials to the end there. That'll make sure that the DB name is unique. So just like that, we have provisioned our MongoDB deployment on AWS in the sandbox environment. And you could see here when you click into that MongoDB deployments tab, you click onto that number, it's going to provide you the information for connecting. So the key things to write down and to keep in mind for yourself is A, the DB name, write that down somewhere like on Notepad. B, write down the actual instance URL, if you will. So that's the prefix.mlab.com. And then C, the port number. So that's going to be that around 5-digit number after that instance. So we're going to write all those three down. And then here at the users section, you're going to click into users and you're going to go ahead and add a user so that you can actually connect to this using a GUI you're going to download. So the database username, you could name it something like DSS assignment admin or DSS admin, anything like that. Password set to whatever you'd like here. Do not check make read only, and go ahead and press create. And once again, write down that username so you don't forget. Now that we have our MongoDB environment set up, the next step is to get the UI so we can start interacting with this data and loading in the assignment data. So to do that, you're going to search for Mongo Chef. You'll notice that it's been rebranded to Studio 3T. We're going to click into that and we're going to go ahead and get the download started. Now I am on a Mac environment here, but with Windows it's the same process. Might just look a little different here on the download link installation. Now as that installs, you can go ahead and already download the JSON files, which should be found on Blackboard here in the assignment section. You'll see that there's the NoSQL assignment. You'll see two JSON files, might be more or less depending on when you take the class. And you're simply going to right click that JSON file and say save link as, and that's going to download that JSON directly into your machine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to save these two JSON files. Go ahead and open up and finish the installation of that Studio 3T document. And now what we see here is our Studio 3T interface. And the first thing we want to do is we want to connect to this MongoDB that we just set up. So you're going to go here to where it says connect. We're going to press connect and we're going to do new connection. We're going to name it our DSS assignment and it's going to be a direct connection. Now the server is going to be that information we wrote down earlier. So that's going to be your instance information. You're going to put that in the server. The port is going to come from the port field that we noted earlier. And then over in the authentication tab here, you're going to set it to basic authentication. The username is going to be that user you set up earlier. So in our case, database assignment admin. Enter the corresponding password, and the authentication DB is going to be that DB name that we set up. And you could go ahead and test connection to make sure you put all that information in properly. So we could see here, it looks good to go. So we're going to go ahead and press save. We're going to go ahead and press connect. And now the only final step is going to be importing our collections, basically that student data and that school data or hotel data right here in. So you're going to click into that section there. You're going to click into your database name. You're going to see this import option. We're just going to press import. You're going to select JSON. You're going to go ahead and do next. We're going to go ahead and press plus, and then you could do a multi-select. So we got it right here in our documents. I'm going to just select these two JSON files, press open, next, and we're going to go ahead and start the import here. And just like that, we have our MongoDB. We've got our data loaded, and we are ready to go using this query builder, visual query, and start, slicing, dicing this data, getting some sense out of it.